guys, today I wanted to do a video about something that I feel like people are probably really curious about, because I know I was, and like there's just not all that much information about it out there. I don't know, as you can tell by the title, this is a video about epilating, epilators, whatever you want to call them. So this idea all started with a post I did for OPENLETR. If you don't read those articles I write, the beauty articles for OPENLETR, the link is down below. But I recently wrote a post about hair growth inhibitors. So those would be products, lotions, creams, serums that you apply to anywhere where you shave, remove hair, wax, whatever. It's supposed to make your hair grow back slower. And you must think, amazing. So pretty much what I did was I wrote a post about the most popular ones out there, the best, the worst, and everything. And then at the end of that post, I said how I was going to purchase one, and that was Luna Smooth. I saw this all over Instagram. I actually had it before I wrote the article, like saved in my photos on my phone. For a while, I totally forgot about it. So I purchased 2 of them because they were on sale. You could read the article if you want to know more about this and like why I picked this one. Now, I was using this for about 2 weeks, and I shave every single day. I shave my legs, my underarms, the bikini area. I just like feeling smooth. It's not about a guy, it's not about people looking at my hairy legs, it's about me. I don't like the feeling of stubble, I just don't like it. I shave every day, it's annoying, it's a hassle, I absolutely hate it. And literally my hair grows back so fast that if I were to shave at like 8 p.m. in the shower, next morning I wake up at 9, I'd already like feel stubble. So I hate that, it's annoying, and like honestly, this it's different for everyone, it works differently, but I was hoping it would give me at least an extra day. I mean, some people said it gave them like 2 weeks extra time between shaving, which I was like, wait, what? Now, I only use this for about a week and a half, and it does take about 4 weeks apparently to like work, like to show complete results. I was using it, like I said, about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, and I did notice some changes. Nothing major, but like for someone like me whose hair grows back like that, if I shaved at night and woke up in the morning 12 hours later or whatever, I still felt smooth. And by the end of that day, like 24 hours after I would shave, say, normally I would definitely need to shave my legs again, but it was just coming back less, and I knew that if I kept using this, it would definitely work. But at the same time, I thought, oh my god, shaving is still such a hassle. So I thought, you know what, a lot of the hair growth inhibitor reviews I read, a lot of those products worked better with epilating, and now I could not get a wax just because it's freaking expensive. I also would get very anxious about that, my own personal thing, but I also tried to wax at home. Like I bought like the at-home kits and stuff. I don't know what it is, I don't rip it off fast enough, I think, or like you kind of know it's coming. Like I feel like I need someone else to do it for me. Don't have someone else to do it for me. So epilating was the next best thing. I thought, okay, this is pretty much, if you don't know what epilating is, it's like tweezing. It's like a machine that has a million different little tweezers, you can see them in there, and they just tweeze, 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 tweeze. And you might think, Jesus, that probably hurts so bad. And I thought, yes, it probably does, but at the same time, I have tweezed my own like hairs before. Yep, that's a fact about me. Not every single one, because that would take like 100 years, but I have like the deep dark ones like that are just so noticeable, and I'm pretty good with pain. I've had cramps that come from Satan himself, and I've survived. I've also been plucking little mustache hairs and like in here, and like I don't even feel pain in my eyebrows anymore. By the way, this can also be used on your face. That's the place I've noticed a big difference, like those little hairs at the mouth, and in here I've been using this and it's coming back a lot slower, so that's a plus. But this is pretty much supposed to be used on your legs, can be used on your arms. I leave my arm hair alone, it's just not a hassle for me. It can be used on your underarms and your bikini area, and I was like, perfect, that's what I need, like amazing. I got the one that's the Bronze Silk Epilator. Looks like that's the little thingamajig. I got it from Target. It was like $31 or something. I read the reviews, they were really good. People said that the pain was like getting stabbed with a pencil 100 little times, and like it wasn't that bad. And I thought, okay, if I can deal with plucking like one hair at a time, I can certainly deal with this. I picked this one also because you're supposed to exfoliate before and after epilating so you don't get ingrown hairs. Ingrown hairs are a freaking nightmare, and I obviously didn't want those, so what I did was got this one because it has these little purple like spiky things before and after where it plucks, so it's supposed to kind of like exfoliate you while you're doing it, although I did exfoliate like in the shower before and after. But I've literally read all the information from the book here to also reading online. Like I read a million different how-tos, like what's the best way to make the pain minimal, what's the best way to make sure it's working and stuff, and the articles I read mostly said it's going to take a while to get completely smooth legs with this, because even though it does have a bunch of little tweezers, imagine how many hairs you have on your legs. Like it's a pretty big deal. And I thought, you know what, maybe I'll just use this on my lower half of my legs, because from my knees and up, my hair is pretty thin. Knees down, my hair is like dark, like darker than my hair on my head, and I just don't like it. It's spiky, it's annoying. So I thought, oh, I'll just even use this there if it hurts that bad. Like, that can't be that horrible. This is loud. Very, very, very loud. It's louder than a hairdryer. It's louder than a vacuum. So maybe that's good because it'll distract you from the pain. But online it pretty much said do this every other day for a week, and then at the end of the week shave what's ever left, and then do it for another week, and then shave what's ever left, and then you should be good for 2 weeks. I'm not going to be able to do that because I did this for the first time yesterday, and I'm just here to say this is not for me. And like I said, I like to think I have a pretty high pain threshold, pain tolerance, whatever. I'm usually pretty good with things like that. I'm not afraid to go get a wax because of the pain at all. I'm afraid just because I don't like people touching me. It's just a thing about me. And I also thought, you know, if I'm using this and it's supposed to go every 2 weeks and I use this, maybe it'll like give me 4 weeks. Like, can you imagine? No. So what I did is I'm going to show you a picture of my legs, my still hairy legs, and show you close-ups and everything, because I don't want to say sensitive skin because I don't really have sensitive skin. I do get razor bumps on my ankles sometimes. It's not like a huge issue for me. I would not consider myself to have sensitive skin. I didn't think this would irritate me as much as it did. First of all, it's the most painful thing in the world. At first I didn't think it was too bad, but it freaking hurts. And there's certain areas that aren't so bad, like the more meaty area behind your leg like isn't going to be as painful as around your ankle. But the thing is, there's 2 speed settings on here, and they said like use the first one while you're getting used to it or it's going to hurt too much. But at the same time, other articles said use the double one because even though it'll hurt more, it'll go by faster. And my problem with this, I think also, is because it hurts so much, you kind of want to go from the bottom of your leg and up real fast. Like when you're shaving, you can go real quick. You can't do that because what it will do is rip the hairs from the tip and not deep down in the root. And then what's happening is you're going to get an ingrown hair. It's not actually going to take the hair out. So you really have to go slow to make sure every single hair is getting pulled from the root. And that is annoying because the pain is so bad and you're trying to stretch your skin at the same time. And I started on my right leg. Now I'm right-handed and my right leg hurt triple what my left leg felt like. My mom said it's because you have more nerve endings in the side that you are like right-handed, so I have more nerve endings. I don't know. But then my left leg did not hurt as much, and you know, you kind of like holding your breath while you're doing it, to be honest. I guess why you do like a Lamaze breathing. I'm not trying to compare this to giving birth, but it's like, it's bad. I was sweating while I was doing this because I was like in so much pain. And so pretty much I made it up and down my legs, and apparently it's supposed to take more than a half an hour to do both your legs the first time. Already seems like a big hassle to me. They said also it's best to epilate at night before you go to bed, because by the time you wake up, any red spots that form, because you will be red because you're pulling the hair out. It's kind of like when you get your eyebrows waxed or even pluck a few hairs, there's a little bit of redness. And so I thought, oh, okay, yeah, I'm definitely going to get those red spots because I get that sometimes when I shave, like no big deal. It's like 20 times worse than when you shave if you get redness. If you have sensitive skin, I would not recommend this whatsoever. If you get red spots really easily, if you get painful, itchy spots really easily, I would not recommend this. So first of all, I tried it on my legs, like I said. And then what I did is I waited 12 hours because I did it yesterday morning, and then I waited until about 8, 9 p.m. at night and tried it again in the areas that obviously still had plenty of hair. And it was 100 times worse because the redness was so painful. And then I tried my underarms. I don't know if it's because your underarms, the hair is darker, thicker, like more deep-rooted. If I were to pluck a hair out of my leg, my thigh, it wouldn't hurt that bad. It would be clear. It would be thinner, more blonde, light, whatever. But when I pluck a hair out of my ankle, it's darker, more rooted. You can easily see the root coming out when you look at the tweezer. I'd say your armpits and your bikini area are 100 times worse than that. Those hairs are thick. Half of my bikini area hairs are like double hairs. Like when you pull one out, there's like 2. So that's fun. But I think my armpits are like that as well. Don't know about you guys. This might be TMI, but you clicked on this video. You can click off whenever you want. But if you plucked a hair out of your armpit, which I don't recommend doing because it'll hurt like a mother, but you notice that hair is a bit darker than other areas, and same with around my bikini area, that hair is so much darker and deeper. And so when I used this on my legs, it was just like blah, 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 blah. Like there's obviously a lot more hairs. I guess they're thinner there, but when I did this in my armpits, holy mother of God, that freaking hurt so bad. I thought I was gonna have some kind of horrible rash. Like even right now, my armpits hurt. I tried to wear a tight short sleeve shirt today. Not a good idea. Also tried to wear leggings. that did not last long. So armpits, not a good idea. And then I tried the bikini area, not like the delicate area, but like the higher up, more solid areas, if you know what I mean. Holy mother, that freaking hurt so bad. Like, I will not be doing, oopsies, I will not be doing that again. It is so red there now too, and painful. Oh my god, even this morning, this might be a really TMI, so you can skip a minute if you don't want to hear, but this morning I went to the bathroom. Pull your pants down, they're around your ankles. My ankles were burning on fire. So I'm not going to be doing this again. My mom wanted to try it. I'm going to clean it with rubbing alcohol, see if she can put up with it. But I mean, she did give birth to 3 children, so I'm sure she understands pain. I'm very disappointed. I spent $30 on this. Like, it's not like it doesn't work. I mean, I'm sure it works the way that it's supposed to work, you know, but for me, it's not gonna happen. What I'm gonna keep doing now is I'm gonna start shaving again and continue to use this for another 2 weeks and see if it works. My only disappointment with this so far is that you use a lot of it, because look, I'm already almost halfway down. I've only been using it for a week and a half, and this is supposed to be a month's supply, so maybe I'm using too much of it. I'm not really sure. It is going down really quick and it's not cheap. This is a nightmare and it hurts so much, and it hurts more now even. It's just a big disappointment, but I am going to show you what my legs look like. They don't look as red as they did like a couple hours ago, but they still are really painful. Like, I'm sitting cross-legged right now and my ankles are really painful. But yeah, the worst part probably is my bikini area. It's the most red and inflamed, and I don't, like I said, I don't even have sensitive skin, so if you have sensitive skin, I cannot recommend this. This was like a complete nightmare and like a real letdown, to be honest. I'm not trying to be like first world problems, like, oh my god, epilating hurts, no kidding, but I don't know, like, it just, from the reviews I've read and all the different ways to make it less painful I've read, none of it worked. And I did realize though that wet epilating is less painful. Obviously it makes sense because hair can be pulled out easier when your skin's more like wet and the steam from the shower. So if you want to try a wet dry epilator and do it in the shower, that might be better, but I don't know, I just don't think I would try it again. Well, it said to use witch hazel or aloe afterwards to kind of calm the skin, didn't help, so I just can't be on board with this. It is not for me. I hope that this was like useful for you and maybe you now are going to steer clear or go in another direction, but I just cannot. I can't. So thank you for watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you next time.